NBA recap, February 27th, 2022. I did not watch all of the games, and some games are still going on right now. The Nuggets and the Lakers game. Lakers game just started on ESPN, but I watched some of the games, not all of the games again, but I focused on a few games, especially the primetime games at 1 and 3 or 3:30, something like that. So let's get straight into it, man. The first game we had, the Knicks versus the 76ers. 76ers took a dub 125-109. The 76ers had I think 80 free throws. I'm not even being exaggeration. Embiid had I think 37. James Harden had a phenomenal game. The Knicks did compete in this game for most of the game. I know it was kind of a blowout when you look at the score, 16-point win for the Sixers, but the Knicks competed in this game for most of the time. RJ Barrett I thought had a good game. Emmanuel Quickly on the Knicks had a really really good game. I like what I saw from him. Especially Sims. Oh my goodness, in 18 minutes he really made his impact. He didn't have any points, but 10 rebounds, 2 assists, block. He played incredible defense on Joel Embiid, and his plus minus in 18 minutes was 1. He was the only positive plus minus on the New York Knicks, so I think that should show something. I think he definitely needs to get more minutes. I know he did foul out in 18 minutes, which is not good, but when he was playing, he was very good. Julius Randle did not have a good game, 4 for 13. RJ Barrett again. Let's talk about the 76ers side of things. James Harden, the triple-double, 29, 16, and 10. Incredible. Embiid, again, I already talked about him. Tyrese Maxey, I love Tyrese Maxey. He's such a good player, man. He really is such a good player. Matisse Thybulle made his impact in this game. He's such a good cutter, man. He is such a good cutter to the rim. He's a lockdown on defense. If Matisse Thybulle can get a shot, he could be one of the most dangerous players in the entire NBA, and he could really be the key X factor in the playoffs for the 76ers if he can just start hitting that three-pointer, because he has tons and tons of potential. Let's move on to the second game, Jazz Suns. The Jazz upset the Suns 118-114. This is another close game throughout the entire time. The Suns were actually winning for most of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Donovan Mitchell, 26 and 5. Donovan Mitchell made his impact towards the stretch, especially. Rudy Gobert, Hassan Whiteside played a phenomenal game. 19 minutes plus 19. That is incredible. Hassan Whiteside, man, he's been one of the more underrated players this year. He is a really good player off the bench. This is a big win for the Jazz, I thought. This is a game the Jazz have not been that great this year. I mean, they're still good. Their record is, I don't know off the top of my head, but they're good team record-wise. But the Jazz have been disappointing this year. But it is a big win for the Jazz. I mean, I know the Suns did not have Chris Paul, but this is a game the Jazz needed to win, and they came through in the clutch. Devin Booker had a phenomenal game, 30 and 7. Running the point guard, by the way, that's interesting. I might make a video on that actually after this, about Devin Booker running the point guard, and maybe for the future of the Phoenix Suns, is Devin Booker going to be the point guard? Maybe he'll transition over as Chris Paul is injured. Devin Booker trying out the point guard position. He might have played it a little bit, but he's mainly been a shooting guard / small forward throughout his career. So we'll have to see about that one. And I think that would be very interesting if Devin Booker can transition over to the point guard. And maybe he'll be even better than he already is. Cam Johnson had a phenomenal game off the bench. Actually, he was starting this game because of Chris Paul's injury. Cam Johnson's been really, really good, especially as of late. 23 and 5 for him. And yeah. So that's all I have for that game. Again, the Jazz needed that win, and they got a big win. Pacers, Celtics, I did not watch pretty much any. I watched a little bit of this game, but from what I saw, Tyrese Halliburton had a good start. I love Tyrese Halliburton, 22 and 9. Buddy Hield, I love Buddy Hield, man. Buddy Hield is one of the more underrated players in the NBA. I really like Buddy Hield. He is such a good player, man. He is such a good player. O'Shane Brissett's been playing really, really good lately. He's a hustle player, good defense. He put up 27, which if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, I've never seen him score more than that. So I think that might be his career high. Jalen Smith, I've loved what I've seen from him since he got traded or released. I don't know, but he transitioned from, he was on the Suns at the beginning of the year. He got, I think, maybe traded again. I don't know. He's been really, really good for the Pacers, and again, this game, 25 minutes, 12 points, 10 boards. That's what you like to see. And the Pacers get a big W. Celtics, if I'm not mistaken, 2-game losing streak at the All-Star break. Celtics, they obviously were very hot, but out of the All-Star break, they have not looked as good as they probably should have. Jason Tatum was still with 24 today. And yeah, man, Pacers get a big win over the Celtics. Moving on to the Pistons Hornets in overtime. I did watch the entire fourth and third quarter of this game. So This was a back and forth game. Saddiq Bey, man, Saddiq Bey had some two incredible shots. First of all, I thought that was a 3-pointer, but Saddiq Bey, man, I love Saddiq Bey. He is a future superstar. I really do believe that. People say Saddiq Bey has like a ceiling of like being like a 20 like Saddiq Bey. I really truly do believe this dude's gonna be an all-star. He's good. He's such a good player. I think he could be a number 2 option on a championship team. I love Saddiq Bey. I love what I'm seeing. Again, 28 points and 8 rebounds. Jeremy Grant had some big shots in this game. Cade Cunningham really, he missed a lot of shots down the stretch, but at the end of the day, they got the W. Kelly Olynyk, game winner. Kelly Olynyk, I love Kelly Olynyk as a Rockets fan. Kelly Olynyk with 20 and 8 in only 24 minutes. So shout out to Kelly Olynyk. Killian Hayes, man, Killian Hayes gets tons of hate, man, and he deserves it, as he is a bust, as he was drafted, I think, top 7, if I'm not mistaken, and he just has not been good. But I mean, 6, 7, and 7 with a good game, plus minus of 7. I like Killian Hayes, man. I still think he could be a good NBA player, not like a superstar NBA player, but as a 6th man, I think Killian Hayes can definitely thrive in the NBA still. Yeah, moving on, my Houston Rockets lose a heartbreaker to the Los Angeles Clippers. We played hard all game, man. Again, if you cannot tell, I'm a Rockets fan. Talking about the Rockets, Dennis Schroeder was playing good all game, but down the stretch, man, Schroeder missed like 4 shots straight. I like Schroeder, but come on, man. Garrison Matthews had a good game. The Rockets, man, they just could not come through in the clutch. Sengun had a really good game. I did not watch the first half of this game, but I saw the entire second half. For the Clippers side of things, Zubac killed the Rockets. Plus minus of 16. Zubac was doing everything. How many? He had 6 blocks. 6 blocks. That was incredible. And if I saw a stat during that game, at one point the Clippers had 9 blocks and the Rockets had 0. It was bad. Reggie Jackson, 26, 9, and 6. Reggie Jackson's had a very underrated year. Isaiah Hartenstein, the centers really killed the Rockets this game, and Luke Kennard shot horribly this game, 1 for 7 from 3. But hey, man, Clippers get the W. Rockets played hard all game, but they could not come through. In the last game we're talking about, I didn't watch this game fully, as I was watching the Rockets and the Hornets game mostly. But from what I saw, Luka Doncic, 34 and 11, incredible game. Spencer Dinwiddie, another good game. That's his 2nd consecutive game where over 20 points. You like to see that from Spencer Dinwiddie, plus minus of 17, which is really, really good. Reggie Bullock. Yeah, okay, I did not watch this game. Let me look at the Warriors stats. I really didn't. I watched like bits and pieces of it at the end. Curry 27 and 10. I don't think Clay played in this game. Yeah, Clay did not play in this game. So that obviously hurt the Warriors. But the Mavericks get a big W. Luka Doncic, low-key, a sleeper MVP candidate. Luka, again, Luka's been so good this year, man. No one's talking about how good Luka's been. And yeah, man, again, the Nuggets and Blazers are going on right now. Nuggets up big, and Lakers Pelicans going on right now. So, I'm not going to recap because it's literally 10:30. I'm not watching those games. I mean, I'll watch some of it, but like, I'm not going to recap it in today's video. This is a longer video, so if you made it this far, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see ya.